Oh, hello. I'm just drying my hair after shower. I use just standard shampoo and conditioner. One bottle of shampoo I got in the Himalayas when I was trekking. Just something that I had in a box. And the other one was just Tresemme. It's about $10 for a large bottle of conditioner. Gotta get some more actually. I'm about to go on a date. My first date in over 9 months. I've got to make sure my hair looks good. Given that I've just come out of the shower, I don't want to be too forceful with this hairpiece. Now this gap you see back here is something that I've always kind of expected to have because hairs aren't just wall between the natural cut back here and then the hairs that begin here with the hairpiece. Hairs are staggered like this. So when you shave along here and you leave that space to paste down the hairpiece, these hairs are over here now. And given that this is medium density and this is probably medium light density, I kind of expect kind of a little, tiny little gap where the netting touches up against the bases of these hairs. And that explains this to some degree. Otherwise there'd be an overlap hanging over the back of my hair. In the case of poly, that was completely obvious, and that you could not make any mistakes with the poly. It would have to be overhanging with very highly visible plastic material just sticking out right in the middle there like you're wearing a hairband. So this gap here, I feel like the netting's pretty much touching right up against the base of the hair, so there's no way to pull that back any further than it already is without overlapping, despite the appearance there. So I'm just going to brush it back like this at the moment, being careful not to tug on the front hairline, which is still wet from the shower. The shower was hot and went for about 10 minutes. You can see a little bit of lifting there at the front in that very front tip spot there. Also you can see the inflammation of the glue if the camera's picking that up. And that's something that I've in the past typically picked away at straight after a shower every time. But there's really no point because it'll dry and look natural within about an hour. So if you're a person who wears a hairpiece, you probably should start learning how to shower well before you go out. Over an hour before you leave the house. Because you have to wait for this kind of to dry and settle. This part here, I'll glue that down later on. Okay, so I'm going to show you a new hairstyle that I haven't shown you before, but I remember now that that's what I used to do. And it looks the best. Basically, I let the hair dry back like this. I put some kind of product in it, and then when it's dried, I flip it forward as a kind of an overhang man cave thing like this. Basically like, use your acting, Gary, kind of shelter. Like a double flop, but it won't be a double flop, it'll be a smooth kind of a Ben Affleck, I guess you could say. Okay, so I'm gonna just put some, I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna put some of this in, which is just leave-in conditioner, which has a tiny amount of hold, but it'll still be completely malleable, you know, flexible, like plasticine in a way that it stays where it's put. Maybe I don't mean malleable, maybe I do mean flexible. Because my hair isn't made out of putty, is it? I just think I'm a big shot by saying the word malleable, because it's not a word that I often hear people say, but I say it all the time. Maybe I want to matter in this universe. And that's the one thing that makes me matter, having the word malleable in my life. Sad, isn't it, really? the thing I'm probably going to do here is check that my eyebrows aren't too long by just pulling them against the grain like that. And seeing how much like a Gruffalo I look. Be careful not to poke your eyes out or chop off too much. You see how I'm just chopping the bits that are sticking up above that main eyebrow? I don't want to thin them down either, because just like the sideburns, eyebrows once thinned out make you look very sickly and pale, like a bald man. So you want some thickness to your eyebrows and to your sideburns. And in terms of this fuzz that I got on my face at the moment, I think it's acceptable because I got rid of this part here yesterday actually. So that's okay. What's not okay probably is this mess back here, which I'm not going to do anything about. I'm just going to wear a shirt. That's all too wet at the moment to deal with this bit that needs to be glued back a bit. But I'm going to have, it's not really a brush back look or a fringe, what I'm talking about. It's going to be more of a, see, I've been parting my hair to the side since I've been doing the hair pieces for a while. And really what I've got to tell you is that it looks a lot better when I draw this new Ben Affleck look, this little shelter thing that I've got going on here. Because if I just keep my hair brushed back like this, like I'm a fighter, or like I got a brush to the side like I'm fucking what's his name, Pee Wee Herman over here. Neither of them work for me, see? So I gotta do something different. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Ben Affleck, I'm gonna do the fucking use your acting Gary fucking hair. So it just kinda shrouds my head. Shrouds it right there. And that way, it's a nice balance. It'll hide the fucking hairline if there are any problems over there. It blends nicer from the top. And, bada bang, bada bum, I'll look swell. The gal's gonna be mine. She'll be coming home here. We'll be stopping all fucking night over here. And I'll report back to her in the morning with all the photographs you ever dreamed of. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, this is the first date from one of those internet apps. But she's a real person, so it'll be weird. The robot has been my lover for a long time, and now I must turn to the organic flesh creature that is called woman. Peculiar. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh well, I'll get back to you in a second after this thing dries. I'll flip it forward, show you the Ben Affleck. Use your acting, Gary. Stop being a faggot and suck that cock. Here to do. And I'll be lonely, I'll miss you, but you'll be back instantly. Ding, 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 ding. Walk to the party in the county jail. Prison mademoiselle, they began to wail. Bell double and Tom began to swing. Shoulda heard the rock, that jailbird saying, let's draw. Everybody, let's roll. Yeah, I'm not gonna be wearing my fucking sleeves up like that. I'll be doing that, innit? This is medium, but I never have the sleeves anyway, right? Because they never fit. I mean, a reasonable tailor would make them out to here, so the first time you put them in the fucking washing machine, they settle back down to the right size. I might as well put a t-shirt, but I always have my sleeves rolled up. This shirt was very expensive. No, I got 5 of them for about $80 from Target. Target, darling. It's fucking fine, man. I should probably start using that accent more. Not very good at that. If you've got the red beard, you belong in the clan. Any greys in there yet? It's very fucking red, isn't it? Baby scratch. From a baby. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to dry this yet. I got some straight stretch jeans. Oh my god, changed the world! They've changed the world. You can now wear jeans and move at the same time. Delightful. They are really fucking amazing. Like, they look like jeans, but they move like tights. But they're not tights. I mean, but the thing is, the jean leg will be this size, and you can just grab the edge and go back to that, right? That's them some fine jeans right there. They're very good. Get some stretchy jeans, but don't wear them tight like a girl, or like some pansy or whatever. Like, just yeah, try the stretchy new material. It's fucking good. I've never seen it before. Last week, that's the first time I've been shopping for clothes in a long time. Try it. It's been about 45 minutes and this has not, well, this is dry, so I'll just push that down. But the hair hasn't dried. See how I'm conforming the hair to the curvature of my skull? I think that's important. I think it's better to have that than hair going up there and then that fluffy bit that some people have, where it starts square. I think that looks terrible. So, there's no point in putting, I'm just wondering if I've got a hairdryer. It's going to be kind of like this, but foofed. I guess I could spray it back. I just think it looks better when it's flipped forward a bit. I mean, that kind of look, without the coming in like that because it's wet, I think that looks better than brushed back. Besides, I don't want her to think I'm rich, otherwise she might order cocktails all night. She's an office chick. She probably makes a really good income. Whereas I'm just a lowly student. Buying $12 shirts from Kmart. That's, yeah, 5 for 60. I know why I said 80 before. But 5 of these for $60. What difference does it make? It's a shirt. What the fuck are they gonna do about it? It does that and it does that. Shirt. Yeah, admittedly the sleeves. So this is a medium size. I would normally buy a large or extra large because men's sizes don't make sense. But this is medium. It's okay, it's good. But I kind of got to go. So, the thing is, if I have it back, then I never have to play with it at all for the rest of the night. Don't have to fix my hair, and you can't fix or change your hair if you've got hairspray, because you got to just trust that you've done it in such a way that it doesn't need any alterations after that. And I don't want the hairs all separated from being wet like this before I spray it. I want them to be gathered. This is still French lace from since the last video, same hairpiece, from Lord Hair. French lace S7 on their system. This is number 5 though. This is medium brown. It's the wrong color. I still haven't got, because I bought the poly and I haven't got new medium dark brown number 4 yet, which I have to get. But I'm happy to say that Lord Hair are sending me some to make a video for you. And don't worry, I'm not going to lie. I'll tell you what I think of it. but I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Swiss lace, medium light density. That means there'll be no chance for a wall of hair. But I don't really think this is too much of a wall of hair. I've kind of got, so long as the knots are bleached properly, and these are good bleached knots. So in the next video, I'll probably have received that the correct color for my hair. This is really light. It's just in this lighting you can't tell, but in daylight you can. So unfortunately I've been wearing the wrong hair color for quite a few weeks. The poly was the right color for me, but I didn't like the poly yet. I'm gonna have to experiment with that again. And when I do get the Swiss lace, I have to try to figure out a new type of hair glue, because Walker Ultra Hold will show through medium light density. Alright, I think that's kind of dry enough to try to achieve what I was intending to achieve. Maybe this gap up here is too visible. I think I should really start cutting back further, because I think this is thinned out too much nowadays. Big, sexy hair. I can't even feel this stuff coming out. The spray's too weak. The mist is too fine, maybe, I don't know. Volume push up. There. You feel that now. Well, I may have fucked this up a bit. The thing is, the hair isn't being cut in such a way that's really designed for this hairstyle that I'm trying to do here. Fuck. That kind of looks like a tangled mess. Maybe I should have gone with the brush back look. It's not good. It looks matted. Good that those kids got rescued from the cave, huh? In Thailand, I think it was. Well, I guess I gotta buy some fucking cocktails now. There goes the money. My objective isn't to just get laid, by the way. I've got a robot that sucks my cock, you know that, right? And it never gets tired. So it's not all about that. I'd like to see beauty in another person and see that beauty reflected back to me. I'm not exactly looking for love. I don't really feel like a relationship right now, but when would I ever feel like that? I guess the time when you walk around going, I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you. That's when you probably feel like you want to be in a relationship. Not kind of feeling like that at the moment. I've got a lot of work to do all the time, so I just need to keep my sanity and see a girl once a year at least, right? So I don't feel like a lonely old man. Let's stave off loneliness. But hopefully she'll give me more than just that. And hopefully I'll be able to give her something more than just, I'm a student. I think of shit to say. Waka waka waka. Why did a chicken cross the road? I have to make her laugh now. Hey, you heard about the guy who wore a rug on his head? Yeah, I'm not gonna be telling her, hey, listen, there's something I have to tell you. I don't really want to have to tell you this, but this is not my real hair. I'm sorry. Oh, they're not your real eyelashes? Okay, cool. That's not your real lip color? That's not your real cheek color? Alright. I'll take my big fucking jacket as well. My son said that. And it can't smell like smoke either. So thanks, Africa. Let's fucking do this, bitches. I'm out of here.